So, Mr. Stonewall, why did you turn down the job offer from Abraham Lincoln to command the Federal forces and further resign from the Army to join the Confederates? I had to turn the position and resign because I could not fight against my own people. I accepted a general's commission in the newly formed Confederate Army. I could not fight against my people. I knew where I needed to be and what I needed to do for my people, and joining the Union Army was not that. I had to leave them and fight for the Confederate Army for my people. What was it like building and leading the most famous and successful unit in the Confederate Army during the Civil War? It was a great feeling, but a nervous feeling as well. After being appointed command of Joseph Johnston's depleted army, it was a wonderful opportunity, but the stress put on me after accepting the position was tremendous. I felt I needed to rename the army, to give it a new name and uplift a new face for it, and a new sense of belief. I changed the name of the army to the Army of the Northern Virginia. Can you give me some insight on some of your most famous troops under your command of the Civil War? Well, the first soldier I would have to name would be T.J. Stonewall Jackson, mostly known as Stonewall Jackson. His nickname says it all. He was a Stonewall. Not much could stop him, as you saw by his actions taken at the Battle of First Manassas. Then you look at the long list of promotions Mr. Jackson received throughout his time. Then I would say James Longstreet. I would always turn to Longstreet. He was very dependable and always there when I needed him. He was a great leader for me in the 1st Corps of the Army of North Virginia. The last person that became famous under my command would have to be J.E.B. Stuart. He was a daring soldier. He had no fear and returned with key reconnaissance against the Union Army. He was involved in many of my key battles that helped me win offensively due to his reconnaissance. What made you divide your army into two while retreating in your effort to bring the war across the Potomac River? At that time, I knew the Union had to know I was retreating, so I decided to check the offensive fronts of the Union Army. This was one of my better decisions, although it was risky. My troops attacked the Union hard and hurt their front lines and troops severely. After the previous battle where you saw great success, do you regret any decision you made during the War of Gettysburg where your army took a crushing blow? No, I do not. I am a man that has seen great success in war. If the situation would arise today, I would attack the Union as I did before, but hopefully come out on the winning side this time of the overall Civil War. I had my beliefs in what I thought would win the battle for me and my army, and just because it failed once doesn't mean it will fail again. That's why I would do the same.